So, what do you guys think of Tulsi Gabbard as a possible running mate for Donald Trump? I believe that this would be a great option. Tulsi Gabbard did leave the Democratic Party, and we remember what she called them, an elitist cabal of warmongers. Tulsi has always been somebody, in my opinion, that's very straight laced and she's eloquent. She speaks clearly. She's an ex veteran. She has the understanding of military, and I think she would be a great addition to Donald Trump. She was on Patrick Bet David's podcast talking about nuclear war and what to do in the event of a nuclear war. And one of the things she said really stood out. She said basically people who are faced with that, if you got an alert on your phone right now saying incoming missile, or we're under attack, what would you do? Where would you go? Where could you go to find shelter? Where would you be able to have enough water and air and everything you need to survive a nuclear attack? And I thought it was an interesting conversation she had with Patrick Bet David, and I suggest you go listen to the full broadcast. But she had expressed her experience growing up in Hawaii and having, during the Cold War era, having to get that alert, that notification saying, this is happening, it's real, this is not a test, and having that moment of thinking, where do we go? Billionaires, they know where to go. Mark Zuckerberg, who we know has built a Hawaiian compound and has escape hatches and blind doors, and it's an underground bunker that's elaborate. This is just a representation of it, but it probably isn't the exact model that he built. That's over $260 million. But they know where to go, and they are protecting themselves. And one of the things that many people think is that they know something is incoming, something's going to happen. And a part of me agrees, especially when they're flooding our streams of broadcasting, news, television, streaming, all with this sort of stuff. And I see people on here, and it's mind-blowing to me that people use this filter. Like, why would you want to imagine yourself in a dystopian post-nuclear fallout planet? And then there's many other billionaires like Oracle founder Larry Ellison, that he purchased pretty much all of the island of Lanai and has underground passageways and tunnels and things that feed into a whole shelter. And look at the resources that is there in Hawaii. I mean, you have access to water, you have everything. So these people are preparing for themselves. Even people like Peter Thiel. All of these people, they have the money to do this stuff, so they do it. I don't think many of them really care about the ramifications of what they're creating on planet Earth, all the destruction they do. I just believe they do this because they can. And they know as long as we can protect ourselves and build fortresses for ourselves, no one can touch us.